Hello! Nice to see you again. I'm doing a reading today, a psychic reading for Prince William and Prince Harry. Prince William and Prince Harry together. Let's see how they get on. I'm going to look at the next 12 to 14 weeks ahead from today. And what are we now? St. Swithin's Day, 15th of July 2025. Let's pick one of these. That one there. This is for Prince William and Prince Harry. No music, no gimmicks. Let's get straight on with it. My name's David Charles, the UK's leading psychic medium, master of witchcraft. And if you'd like a reading with me, go to my bio. It's davidcharlespsychic.com. Let's have a look. I've been shuffling these earlier, by the way. All of these decks have been shuffled. So let's have a look. We'll start with William and then we'll do Prince Harry. That there should do it. Let's have a look. Now, I don't read upside down cards. A lot of people ask me that. I read cards straight the way they are, whichever way up they go. Otherwise, you'd have to put a few upside down on purpose, and I don't think that's right. So, next few months for Prince William. I wonder what we're going to get. I've got a good idea what we're going to get. So, first of all, let's see if we've got any negatives. Bit of trickery around him. Trickery, deceit from a man. There's the, if you can work out that, is, you may be able to see that. I hope you can. I think the thing's focusing. Seven of Swords, which of course is the Seven of Spades, indicates trickery, deceit, somebody very nice, sometimes nice to your face, not too good behind your back. So it's not Harry, so I don't think that, because it's someone with darker hair than that. It could be someone who tries to win his confidence, but is up to no good underneath. And William's good at spotting that, but he may not spot this bloke, so he needs to be careful. If you're watching William, watch out for deceit, dishonesty, trickery, lies, and people trying to swindle you or do you out of things, if that's the right word. There's not many negatives. He's got some stress issues, but his stress levels are actually going down. We've got some more swords here. You see the, you can get focus on that. Hope you can. You can see that boat there. It's got rough water on one side and calm water on the other side. So William's going from rough water to calm water. Things are calming down. His stress levels are actually going down. And it's with the aid of his children. They help as well, which of course they would. So there's a couple of slight negatives, but his stress levels have been too high, although he hides it very well. They are going down now. Now, this card, this is the Empress from the Major Arcana. Now that lady looks pregnant. And these come up in lots of readings. People say you get a lot of pregnancy, but that's the way life is. Somebody around William is pregnant soon. It may be someone close. I think it's someone very close. Somebody he knows, could be one of the family, one of the royal family. But somebody's pregnant, or very shortly will be, and they will announce that. But this card, you can see, if you look at the card, you'll see everything around this lady is growing. It's the symbols on her dress, the clothing, all indicate fertility, which means growth, expansion, things taking off for William. Lots of things going on for the rest of the summer months, and he's going to be very busy. But it's good stuff. He likes it. It's stuff that he enjoys doing. And you'll see that if you watch the royal family and you follow these people. What else have we got here? So there's no real bad negatives. Excuse me. I'll have a sip of... This is ginger beer. Remember ginger beer? It reminds me of when I was a kid. Used to come in a little brown glass bottled ginger beer. Makes you want another drink. So, this is an indication. This is the Two of Wands. You can see that, a man with the world in his hands. You see that? William has the world at his feet. Now this, you can interpret that as you will, but it seems to me that soon he'll be king of the world. Maybe a lot sooner than we think, than a lot of people think. I think Prince William's heading towards not the king of the world, but a lot of people see him as the king of the world, of course, but I think he's got the world in his hands. He's waiting for something, and that, I think, is what he's waiting for. And I don't think he's going to have long to wait. You heard it here first. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. I'll show it you one more time. Two of Wands, which of course is the Two of Clubs. in an ordinary deck of cards, and the wands, the clubs, are more about the life in general rather than love life and that sort of thing. They're about the way you work and the way you earn your living. But he's waiting for something. Somebody owes William a favour. Let me know if you know what that is. Now this won't surprise anyone, but you got the Four of Cups here, which of course is the Four of Hearts in an ordinary deck. And hearts in a tarot deck symbolise in most cases love and affection. Now this card means that William has an admirer. Now I know he has millions of admirers, but this lady is someone close. Somebody close quite fancies him. Of course he's married and taken away, but that doesn't stop people liking him. He's got an admirer. He doesn't see it. If you look again, he's looking away. He's not aware of it. But somebody's got the hots for William. If you're watching William, someone's got a crush on you. And it's someone not too far away from where you are. Then we have what we call the Empress, the High Priestess here from the Major Arcana again. You'll see black and white there on that card. This doesn't have an equal in the ordinary deck of cards. Of course, the Major Arcana are different. This is a symbol of spirit that guides William, and she's guiding him now. It is, of course, Princess Diana. And I think she's guiding him and looking after him. And I see sadness with Diana because of the way William and his brother have fallen out. But you would with any mum, wouldn't you? This card here for William, it's a Three of Wands, or the Three of Clubs, if you want to call it that. Just making sure it focuses for you. That shows a man looking out to sea. He's waiting for his ship to come in. He's waiting for some gain. Now, it can mean money. It could be money towards one of his charities. But William's waiting patiently for two things. He's waiting for leadership, but he's got the world. Well, the world is his oyster. So I see lots of travel for William in the next more than 2 or 3 months, in the next 6 months, maybe 9 months. A lot of travelling abroad overseas. And it may be linked to his brother, because we're going to look at his brother Harry in a moment. So, what else we got here? One more thing here for this. For William, he got the Fool here from the Major Arcana. And can you see the Fool is about to jump over the cliff? See that? The dog looks at the Fool and thinks, are you mad? Of course, this is the Joker in an ordinary deck of cards. And the Fool's about to jump over the cliff. What it means is these. If I was speaking to William now, it means take a chance, take a leap of faith, do things you haven't done yet, things you wanted to do but probably couldn't do or was stopped from doing maybe by the position in the family. But it's time for him to take a leap of faith, but not jump over the cliff, not be silly and risky, take too many risks. Sorry. It's time for him to take a leap of faith, to take a chance, and he will be doing that. You'll see all these things take place during the next 12 to 14 weeks, and I think William will be regent long before a lot of people think he will. Just a quick sip of this ginger beer. Delicious. Doesn't it make you thirsty, ginger beer? It makes you want another bit. So his stress levels are going down, as I said earlier. I'm going to take a look at Harry now, Prince Harry, then we'll look at the pair of them together. See if anything happens with them together. Any questions, please put it in the comments down below. If you'd like me to read for someone you like, or a celebrity, or anyone like that, make your suggestions in the comments. I try and answer them all if I can. I definitely read them all. But there is a pregnancy around him, high fertility, things are growing for William, things are taking off, and lots of good stuff coming. Don't forget, it's davidcharlespsychic.com if you want a reading with me. I've just shown you my new books that have been released. It's just been published not long ago. This one's called Witchcraft for the Heart, 50 Love Spells for you to learn. If you're into witchcraft, this can help you to help people from all over the world. And you can make a lucrative living doing that. The second book I've got here, which has just been released not long ago, Witchcraft, Psychics and Tarot. David Charles Psychic. These are both for sale on Amazon in all formats, paperback and all that stuff. They're available in every country of the world, in every language. Take a look at them. It's www.davidcharlespsychic.com. Now we're going to take a look at Harry now, Prince Harry. Then we'll look at the pair of them together. So, got a bit of shuffle for Harry. Concentrate on Harry. Hope you're watching, Harry, because this is for you. They do watch my videos. Most celebrities watch my videos. I do videos for people from all over the world, from all levels of society, from kings to queens. I've done Donald Trump recently. Taylor Swift I did. Elon Musk I've done recently. They're all on my thing. If you want to subscribe, you can see all those readings. Meghan and Harry I did. And I did the King and Queen recently. They're all on my thing. Subscribe to the channel and you can look at all of them. Press that little bell icon and you'll get notified every time I read for anyone else, a new reading. And I do readings for you as well. I'll be doing that soon, where you can pick a set of cards and I will read just for you. So put me on your subscription thing and give it a like if you like it. So Prince Harry, here we go. Right. I'm expecting certain things here. Whether we get them, I don't know. Right, the first thing I see negatively, may not be negative, it could be positive, but it's got to see a person in a caring profession. Could be a doctor, could be a psychic, could be a priest, a vicar, a sort of religious person, something like that, a healer. It's someone in a caring profession, a lot older than William, and he's going to give advice to William that he needs to listen to very carefully. That of course is the King of Cups, I should have mentioned, which would be the King of Hearts in an ordinary deck of cards. So he's seeing someone for professional advice, someone in a caring profession, someone who cares. Any idea who that could be? Put it in the comments if you know. Looking for negatives here, and we have one here. It's the Ten of Swords, which of course is the Ten of Spades in a deck of cards. And you can see what's going on there. Knives in the back. Backstabbing. Somebody around Harry is very nice and friendly to his face, but a bit of a backstabber behind his back. Well, you don't need to be psychic to know that. It's been going on for years, but it's happening right now. There are people around this man who are false. They're fake. And he needs to be careful of them. But I'm pretty sure that he's quite defensive anyway. Despite what some people hint, Prince Harry is a very intelligent person. I'm going to get a lot of comments for that, I know, but he is. And he's not as dumb as people think that he may be. He's quite sharp. And of course they're both being guided by their mum, Princess Diana. She's all over this. I can feel it all over the reading. She's there. He has the Chariot there from the Major Arcana. You can see the horses, the pharaohs, whatever's pulling that thing. They're looking in opposite directions. They're pulling in opposite directions. This means that Harry is being pulled in two directions. He's trying to be in two places at once. In his case, probably trying to be in 10 places at once. It shows an imbalance of his yin and yang. The yin and yang are the energies that flow through all of us. That's the theory anyway. It means if the energies are out of balance, he's feeling torn, he's feeling pulled, everybody wants a piece of him, and he cannot be in two places at once. Although he does try to be, he can't do it. So he's feeling a bit torn at the moment. Let me know what you think that means in the comments. I'd love to hear your comments. Don't forget to give it a like if you like it. Now, what else have we got here? Now, you're not going to believe this from a royal member of the royal family. Well, you will if you know what I'm on about. He's got the Hanged Man from the Major Arcana. Look at that chap. You wouldn't want to be hanging like that for long, would you? Now, this card, again, it may cause some controversy, but this card indicates someone's had a tough time. It's all right saying he's a millionaire that day. That money didn't make you happy. He's had a tough life. He's had a lot of things going on. The hangman signifies a man or a woman that's had a really tough time in the past. Of course, he lost his mum when he was a child, and he's had a lot of other things go wrong since then. But it means that things are going to start picking up. Things are going to pay him back. He's got karma coming, and karma, as you may know, means that you'll get what you deserve, and Harry is about to get exactly what he deserves. And I think, again, a controversy, that a lot of his karma is pretty good. He's got some good stuff coming to repay him for all the crap he had when he was younger, all the rubbish. Excuse my French. But it's going to come back for him now. He's got to take notice of a man who advises him, a caring man, and a man in a caring profession. There is backstabbing around him, but all the things he's put up with in the past, all the efforts, all the sacrifices he made years ago are about to pay him back now. He's got some karma coming. But karma, of course, also means that the people who've hurt you in the past, the people who've hurt Harry in the past, are about to get theirs as well. So if anyone's crossed him, reporters, media people, anyone like that, or private people, they're about to get their comeuppance, and you may know about it, you may know already about it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now, what else we have here? Some positives. A man, the Knight of Pentacles. Is that focusing? I can hear it, I think it is. The Knight of Pentacles, a man who travels. Pentacles, of course, are diamonds in an ordinary deck of cards. The Knight of Diamonds, of course, it would be Jack, Queen, King. But this man travels, he's solid, he looks solid, he's successful. He's probably a top businessman or something similar. This is a man who does what he says he will do. He's there when he says he will be, and he'll be there for Harry. This is a man he can ring up on the phone at any time, day or night, and he can talk to him and he'll get good advice. He may not like the advice, but this is a man to trust, a top man, steady as a rock. And he's giving advice to Prince Harry in the coming weeks. Trust me, it will happen. Then we have this one here. The Two of Cups. There you go. That, of course, is the Two of Hearts in an ordinary love deck. An ordinary deck. It's a love card. Shows two people joining together. A man and a woman. But this can also mean two women or two men. Two brothers joining together. And because of the state, the subject of this reading tonight, or today, wherever you are, I believe that shows a joining together of Harry and William. You can quote me, you heard it here first, 15th of July 2025, David Charles, Psychic. Prince Harry and William will join together, maybe not as close straight away, within 4 months from now, from this date. There will be a reconciliation. So, let me know what you think about that. In the comments, please. Then we have the final one in this part, then we'll read for the pair of them together. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Hearts. Again, a love card or a feeling emotional card. This card, most witches and psychics call this the wish card. It means that Harry is going to have a wish come true. If I was talking to him now, I'd tell him to make a wish. But in this case, I can't talk to him directly, of course, but it means that he will have a wish come true. Again, the period I mentioned at the very beginning of all this, within 12 to 14 weeks, Harry will have a wish granted by the powers of the universe. Powers far superior to any of us, okay? Let me know what you think. It's very dynamic readings, these, for both men. And they're not full of tragedy, which I thought they may be. They're not full of negatives, bit of backstabbing around, but Harry's had that all his life. He has had a tough time. I know he's had some good times, but he's had a tough time, and that's going to pay him back soon. He's being pulled all over the place. Everybody wants a piece of him. He's trying to be in two places at once. You will notice, by the way, before you ask in the comments, I don't do readings for children. So if the children pop up, it's not what I'm really looking for. Now I'm going to do a reading for Harry and William together, covering the next 12 to 14 weeks, maybe a bit longer. Quick shuffle. Don't forget, it's davidcharlespsychic.com. If you want a reading with my team, I've got over 100 psychics that work for me. You can have a reading with them on the phone from anywhere on the planet, anywhere in the world. They're in the UK, of course. Or if you want me, go to my website, davidcharlespsychic.com, and I'm on the top of the page. It says the words, a reading with David. And I would love to speak to you. I'd love to help you. So here we go. Don't forget to subscribe if you get a chance. And click the like button, make some comments, click the bell icon, and you'll receive notification every time I upload a new video. And soon I'm going to do one for JD Vance, I think his name is. People have asked me to do, and quite a few others as well. I've done Donald Trump, as I said, they're on my list. If you go and have a look, if you subscribe, you can find Donald Trump's reading and the King and Queen's reading. This is for the pair of them, okay? Let me see what's coming through here. Well, one of the problems is this Two of Swords. See the lady there? The Two of Spades, of course. In an ordinary deck, she's got her blindfold on. She's got the swords defending herself. She's got the barrier up. That's what it means. This means that this man and both men have got their guard. They're on guard. They're fed up with being hurt. They're fed up with being let down, and they've got their guard up. The blindfold indicates that there's something going on that they're ignoring and it needs dealing with. So if you know them and speak to them personally, tell them not to put things off. Things need doing. Now, when it's an ordinary reading for a mere mortal like you and I always say, don't stick the gas bill on the mantelpiece because it won't go away on its own. There's something they're ignoring that needs dealing with, okay? Let me know what you think it is in the comments. Now then, we have the Devil here from the Major Arcana. Lovely card, not lovely? You see the man and the lady chained to the Devil. Look closely, the chains are loose. It means they can walk away. It means temptation is coming and they're not chained to it, they can walk away. Both of them, William and Harry. Temptation is coming, they'll be tempted to do things they shouldn't do, or they may regret. They must walk away, and I hope they will, because I can't tell them, of course. They need to walk away from temptation. Don't say things you'll regret, because you can't unsay things. You can say sorry, but you can't unsay things. Once you say something that's done, you can never take it back. They may do things they'll regret, so let me know what you think about that. Temptation is coming. Just looking for negatives. There isn't really any negatives here. Then we have, you may think this is negative. It's not a negative card in most cases. The Death card. This does not mean death, of course. It means an ending. The death of a problem. It can be packing up smoking. It can be changing your job. It can be the end of a bad habit. In this case, I believe it's the end of a feud. It's the end of an argument. As I said earlier, there will be, I believe, a reconciliation within 14 weeks, maybe a bit longer, 16 maybe. They will be back together, maybe not as strong straight away as they were before, but they are reconciling their differences, okay? You heard it here first, David Charles Psychic, the UK's leading psychic, medium and master of witchcraft. Now, what else we got? We got another Strength card here. Strength card from the Major Arcana. It means both of these people, Harry and William, are stronger than they realise. They have the strength to overcome the problems. And you'll see the lady again. If you look closely, she looks pregnant. So once again, there's a pregnancy near this man and these two brothers. And it also means growth, expansion, things taking off. But it means they're stronger than they think, and they're going to need strength, a lot of strength, in the coming months. Let me know if you know the reason for that. I'm sure I know what it is, but I'll let you tell me what you think it is. They are, of course, visited by Princess Diana, but there's also a man in spirit who have the Hierophant from the Major Arcana. This indicates spirituality. So they're guided by Princess Diana, their mum, Lady Diana Spencer, of course she was. And they're guided by a man in spirit as well. Who do you think that could be? I'd like your opinion in the comments. They're very much into a spiritual period at the moment. They've also got the Seven of Cups, of course the Seven of Hearts. This is an emotional card, a feeling card. Look at that, as a man can produce all these things like rabbits out of a hat. Can you see all the things he's producing? This means at the moment, Harry and his brother are being guided by spirit a lot, in a very, very powerful way. They're both spiritual, they may not realise it, but they are. And it's going to help them to overcome their differences and reconcile and be back together as two brothers, the way most people want them to be. What have we got now? We've got this chap here. This is a person from the coast. May not live by the coast, he may live in London or New York or California, but he's originally from the coast. California's by the coast, of course. And this person is making them an offer, and you'll see that it is another cup card. The Page of Cups, of course, there's no page in the ordinary deck of cards, so the Tarot Minor Arcana has 4 extra cards. This man's making them an offer. It's a friendship thing. It's not an old person, but he's quite spiritual. It's very effeminate. He's not gay, but he's got a feminine side. He's got a loving side, and he cares about people. He's helping the two brothers, and he's helping them, I think, to reform their bond, their brotherly bond. And then one more for this part shows a similar kind of chap. This time it's the Knight of Cups, which of course are hearts. This person also is helping them to get together. It could be a lady, but I believe it's a man, a person who travels extensively throughout the world, another kind, loving person who can help these two put their differences behind them. So summing up this reading, for Prince Harry and Prince William, they've got nothing really tragic going on here yet, but they do have every opportunity to mend their problems, to join together again in the way that their mum Diana certainly wants them to do, and she's with them a lot of the time, along with the male spirit. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please subscribe to the channel and give it a like and all that stuff. And don't forget my books, if you want to buy these from Amazon, they're on sale now. Witchcraft, Psychics and Tarot. It explains the history of witchcraft, it teaches you spell work, all that stuff. It enhances your psychic ability and your ability to read and understand the tarot cards easily. It's dead easy, if you've got it in you to start with. These are available on Amazon, in all countries of the world, in all languages. Witchcraft for the Heart contains 50 love spells that do work, and they can help you to help people. So you could actually become a psychic online, a digital nomad, work from anywhere in the world with these 2 books. That's all you need. Let me know. And let me know in the comments what you think of the reading. Please subscribe. Don't forget davidcharlespsychic.com if you want a reading with me, or just have a look at my website. Lovely to talk to you all, wherever you are in this world. And remember my motto: wherever you are in this beautiful world, think lucky and you will be lucky. Think love and you'll be loved. And I love every single one of you. Take it easy. See you soon. Catch you later. Bye bye.